Well, hello, my lovely Geminis. This is Erica. I'm going to be doing your mid-month reading for April 2019. This can apply to anywhere that's in your chart. Definitely Google natal charts if you don't know anything about it. Like, comment, share, subscribe. You guys that are already subscribed, thank you so freaking much. You guys are awesome. So I'm going to try a different format. I'm going to be using my energy oracle cards, and so I'm going to pull a couple of these, and there's really no real format, honestly. I've just been playing around and just kind of doing what Spirit leads me to do. Now I'm going to pull one card from my healing oracle deck that what should be focused on the most to heal this month. Alright, so let's start. Mid-month, April 15th to the 30th. Or 31st. I don't know how many days are in this month. Alright. What's going on with Gemini? Spirit, what does Gemini need to know? Thank you. Alright. Alright, we have Yin Yang, Thinking Woman, the Sun reverse, and the World. And then we're going to clarify. So this is a time where you're going to probably be in a more meditative state. Thinking about where you want to go, what you want to do, if there's people that you need to walk away from, if there's people that you need to connect more to. I hear it's going to be more of a foundational 2 weeks of what do you want? What do you really want out of life? Right now is not really a time for, how can I say, so much action without thinking. Alright, give me 2 cards. Ooh. Yeah, so that makes sense. So the next 2 weeks, you're going to be trying to cut off some things and heal. There's some things that are weighing heavily on you that you're trying to let go of, but it seems like every time you feel like you finally let go of it, it comes back. You haven't been able to figure out how to exactly let go of something that has been weighing you down emotionally and that has you mentally kind of messed up. And in the past, it was a very, very emotionally charged situation that mentally almost ruined you. Like almost you might have had to the point of like a nervous breakdown. But the good thing is that you're almost there. 10-10. You might be seeing 10-10 a lot this month. The good thing is that you're almost there. You're almost to the point of finally letting go of this situation, this person, this thing that had you in a very dark place in your past. I'm hearing that meditation's really going to unlock a lot of things for you. Meditation's really going to be what's going to pull you into figuring out what you need to pull out of you. Maybe you need to cut off, soul ties. You need to do some soul tie cutting. If you don't know about that, you can Google it. I usually like the ones where you use Archangel Michael to help. And then I use Archangel Raphael to come after him and heal my heart from cutting those soul ties. I'm also hearing that you might, you can do some moon magic. When the full moon comes, you can always write intentions of what you want to let go of, what you want to release to the universe. And you could physically write that on a piece of paper, then you can burn it. Or if you want, you can write that on a piece of paper and then bury it. Whatever works for you, you can Google those things too. So it's going to be, this next part of April is definitely going to be some releasing going on, because what Spirit's trying to do to you is going to set you up for May. I feel like April is going to be the prelude for something you've been asking for. And even if you haven't been asking for something specifically, still Spirit is setting you up for something. So if you don't really know what you want right now, I would go ahead and write an intention list. Write an intention list Have we gone? Yeah, we've already gone through the new moon. You still can do it. Anyways, write down some things that you want to see happen within this year, which is a lot of what this card is about, the world, but we'll get to that in a second. All right, so we have the thinking woman here reversed, okay? So it could be a woman that is very, usually logical, but it could be logical to the point of very cold and distant. It could be that this person, if it doesn't represent you, it could represent somebody that is about to exit your life. And if they do exit your life, it's for the best, because they might not have the best intentions for you at hand. But I feel like that in the next 2 weeks, it's very important to get your head back on right. You might need to start studying again. If you were studying, say, different like spiritual philosophies or practices, and you kind of waned off, the next 2 weeks, next 3 weeks, definitely you want to pick that back up. Let's clarify thinking woman reverse. All right, we have, all right. So we have the Six of Swords with the Knight of Wands reversed. So I feel like you are losing almost your rationality recently. When I say that is that you're having a hard time seeing things for what they really are, and it's almost putting you back to this situation, or even just feeling that you had in the past about a deep sorrow. Something keeps drawing you back to the past. Something keeps bringing you back to the past, and it's unable to have you move forward. What is keeping Gemini from moving forward in their life? What is keeping Gemini from moving forward in their life? What is keeping Gemini from moving forward in their life? All right, so we have the Four of Swords. So I guess maybe it's going to be different for everybody, but Spirit's saying you need to figure it out. There is something that keeps energetically drawing you back into the past, and it's almost making where you go through cycle of the same thing over and over again, and you keep telling yourself, like, I'm so done with this crap. I want to get out of this, like, it's like almost a never-ending Ferris wheel, you know, that's just like you're up and then you're down, and you're up and then you're down, but it's the same sites, it's the same bullshit, it's the same people with different names. You don't know how to get out of it, and it's making you almost a little mentally unstable. And that your emotions, because you're so sick and tired of being sick and tired of, your emotions is what's throwing you off, and everything's kind of like out of balance right now. And it's making you unable to move forward at the pace that you want to move forward. You're doing your work, and you're trying, you're really trying, but definitely meditation and reflection is what's going to be needed right now. And only Spirit is going to help you figure out what heartbreak, Three of Swords, what heartbreak happened that is keeping you stuck in the past, that you thought you let go, but you really haven't let go. You might have let go of it in your head, but somewhere it's blocked up somewhere inside your body. I'm hearing like there's a blockage in you that it's holding up your new beginning, your new clarity, your Ace of Swords. So meditation, reflection, right now, do some inner work. It's going to be some time of inner work to really figure out, where are you stuck? What has you so stuck? And so it could be a period of time where also you feel like, why is it should be my time? Why isn't my son here yet? Why isn't my abundance here yet? Why isn't okay, I'm hearing also that there's something that you are not grasping the bigger picture about. Like you're almost like unaware, like not self-aware. And maybe other people can see it in you, but you can't see it in yourself. That's hindering your next step. So what is it? Why is the sun here reversed for Gemini? You could be dealing with a Leo that you're having problems with. Or, okay, also you're having issues of maybe low self-confidence within, you know, now to the last couple of weeks of April. Maybe because of all of this stuff going on, it just has you in this kind of energy where you're like, man, maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe I shouldn't, you know, have good things. Maybe good things are not supposed to happen to me. Maybe this is my lot in life. You know, I'm just supposed to struggle. Don't believe the bullshit. That is a lie. Lie, 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 lie. We are all here to receive the good things that the universe has for us. We are our only obstacle in this life. If we could get out of our own way, shit, life would be wonderful. But it's part of the spiritual journey, right? So why is the sun here reversed for Gemini? We have the King of Wands. So again, you could be dealing with a fire sign, or you could have fire in your chart as well. One more card. Why is the sun here reversed? Why is the sun here reversed? All right. So you could, now the issue could be dealing with a father figure that could have been a fire sign. I'm hearing that you have deep issues of abandonment or rejection that stemmed from a father figure. He might have not given you enough attention because he was so always worried about his own life and his own personal matters. And that could be a little bit of a key of figuring out why you keep meeting the same people you keep meeting, or that you're stuck in this weird cycle that you can't get out of. I'm also hearing that okay, just because a lot of people are coming into your life and showing you attention doesn't mean that they're good for you. You need to actually get back in your power, get back knowing that you are this, you know, badass king, that you can have whatever you want, and that you don't even have to go run after it. You don't have to go fight for it. You don't have to be in battle. It comes to you because your word is power. Remember that. You have what you say, so look at your words. What words are you using as well? If you keep saying, man, you know, I just keep getting the same kind of person, I don't understand, or life just seems to always throw me some fucking shit, I don't understand why. Get out of that place. I'm seeing that you're going to come to a place where before you were kind of in a place of like illusions, like smoke and mirrors, like what you thought was good was actually bad, what was bad was actually good, what was pain was pleasure, vice versa. You're seeing things for what it really is because you're figuring out your issues. And the thing about our issues and our trauma and our unhealed wounds, it colors our perception. You know, you always hear the people that say, all women are cheaters, all women are hoes. Then you hear the guys, or you hear the women that say all men are dogs and blah, 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 blah. If they were never cheated on, or if they were never treated with disrespect, they would never say that. People that have always had healthy relationships, you will never hear them say those things because they do not believe it, because they did not have that experience of it. So it's time to kind of pull your head out of your ass, you know, figure out your issues, because the world is coming. So get back into a place of self-awareness. Get back also into a place, I'm hearing, of joy, of laughter. If you need to sing, sing your heart out. Singing is very healing. Get back into the place of knowing your power. And this is more of a fiery energy, like, which I think we're in Aries season. Are we in Aries season already? We're about to be. Yeah, so, you know, get back into your power, knowing who you are, and you can have what you say, but you got to believe it too. You got to believe that you can have what you say. You got to believe that you deserve every good thing that is out there. Why? Because you're a human being. That is our right as a human being. All right, so I love that we're ending with the world. Love it. So the world is all about, really, is the world is your oyster. What do you want? What do you want out of life? What do you want out of love? What do you want out of a career? What do you want out of friendship? What do you want out of yourself? So let's see why the world is here. All right. And I'm hearing that also that don't feel bad for thinking that you want too much. You know, you might say, well, it's pretty egotistical of me to want to, you know, be a world-renowned artist. You know, I don't, you know, want to, that sounds prideful. No, drop that. Drop that, drop that. Now, if you're coming from a shadow aspect of like, oh man, I want to be this world-renowned artist, so, you know, guys or women will like flock over me and I'll have so much mad money. Okay, then yeah, that's terrible. But if you're coming from a space of that you want to connect with people and share your art with the world because you want to share who you are with the world and that you have healing elements in your artwork, why is that bad? Why is it bad for us to want good things for us? You know, I think as Westerners, we train ourselves to dislike anything that puts us in the spotlight. And the people that succeed in life, the people that are the CEOs, the successful business owners, actresses, actors, whatever, they cut out that self-limiting belief. You know, they see something they want, they go for it. Why? Because I deserve it. Why? Because I want it. You know, it's not coming from a bad place. I'm not going to do anything bad with it. All right, so let's see what the world is here for. Why is the world here for Gemini in April? Why is the world here for Gemini in April? 2 cards. We have the 4 of Wands reversed with the Page of Swords. So I'm hearing that you need to cut anything out that makes you feel unstable, anything that makes you feel not good enough, anything that doesn't give you joy, anything that doesn't give you abundance. You need to cut it out. Also, if you start seeing 1111, pay close attention to what your thought pattern is when you see that number 1111, because it's trying to show you what you're manifesting. You know, again, our words are power. The Bible says that the power of life of death is in the tongue. They understood, well, at least the Bible, they understood the power of words. And it's like, you know, also with Wiccans, they understand the power of words, that you have what you say. So if you keep saying, I'm never gonna, you know, be able to get that car, I'll never get married, I'm never gonna find a good guy, I'm never gonna find a good woman, that's what you're gonna have. So pay close attention to those things that are not good that you're speaking over yourself from. You need a new way of talking, I'm hearing. You need a new way of thinking and a new way of talking. And if you don't believe it, fake it till you make it. Because eventually what's going to happen, you're going to rewire your brain for positivity. As you rewire your brain for positivity, that's going to bring more positive opportunities, people, places, things into your life. All right. So I'm going to now get 1 card from my healing reading cards. I just got these. These are pretty cool. So I'm going to have to read from the book. I keep buying new decks because I'm crazy. I don't know. Alright. So, what is the main thing that will help Gemini heal this month? Hole in the soul. I don't know what this card is about yet. So we shall see. So 36, which equals 9. You're completing some stuff. You're taking care of some business this month. Alright, so let's see what this has to say. It's a pretty card. It's really good artwork, actually, from this deck. Really pretty booklet, too. Alright. 36. Hole in the soul. Woo! Okay, now. Your childhood wounds are creating a hole in your soul. Remember I was talking about the father figure? So that could be what's going on. So let's go. One way your childhood wounds disrupt an extraordinary life is through low-grade depression, experienced as perpetual empty feeling. If as a child you try to make everything all right by picking up the pieces of your family dramas, then you adopted a false self. When you lose your authentic self, you disconnect from your true feelings, needs, and desires. Instead, you wear a mask to make others feel more comfortable. Being detached leads to profound loneliness and isolation, as you are always mourning your true self. This card encourages you to discover your true self through learning about your childhood and mourning the abandonment and neglect you felt. Good God Almighty. So, that definitely can be the key for a lot of you. We need to go back. We need to go back. We need to go way back into the past. So in here, it has an action part to suggest, something that could help you out. For this one, it says, find a safe place. Use colored pencils to draw several masks. Each mask needs to represent an aspect of your false self, such as good girl, good boy, savior, I'm hearing that one strong, slave, rebel, victim, overachiever, etc. Take time to draw or write the qualities you feel each false self contains. Turn on some powerful music, put on a mask, and move in a way you feel the mask requires for you to express yourself and to feel the feelings you may have suppressed. And that is so key that we do not realize. Those feelings that you suppress of abandonment and rejection, they don't go away just because they're not at the forefront of your mind. And the crazy thing is your subconscious is operating and attracting things to us all the time. And so it is definitely why you're stuck in a cycle that you can't get out of. Because your subconscious is replaying that stuff over and over again. Once you have completed the dance, take off the physical mask and burn it. Then imagine energetically taking off the false mask you wear in front of various people. Give yourself permission to be your real self, that real boss bitch that you know you are, that boss dude you are. Imagine a person in front of you a person who you feel doesn't accept you. It could be your father, or it could be your mother, or it could be somebody you looked up to. Say, I am going to betray you now and recover my true self. Now imagine this person saying to you, I understand you, and I encourage you to become the person you were meant to be. That shit is beautiful as fuck. I receive it for myself. All right, Gemini. I hope this resonated. Take what resonated. Leave the rest if it didn't resonate at all. Check out your other signs and other YouTube readers here, because you got to find your soul tribe is what I always say. Got to find who's linked up to you energetically. All right. I hope this helped. Drop a comment, like, share, subscribe, and I will see you soon. Love you guys. Love and light.